Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. Serene Falu representing probably one of the best things since sliced bread. Sheikh Sufi International Sufi School.
All right, so if I ain't mistaken, for what, probably about the last 2 years we've been doing those interviews. So this is the Cheikh Sufi that you always talk about.
Yep. Looks like your oculars are working in fine order. Yeah, this is the Sheikh of the order, Cheikh Sufi.
So I must say this must be the bearded Heru that you've always been talking about. As soon as I stepped foot in Macon, he was like, "Brother, you gotta meet bearded Heru." Actual facts.
Oh man, I appreciate it. So what brings you to want to ride with Sheikh?
That which you are seeking is calling you to seek. I've been seeking a place to call home. I've been a wandering dervish traveling with the wind. My friends often say about me, "You don't let no grass grow under your feet." So we hope that we can settle here in Macon, especially with a place like Homeland Village. If that ain't no message,
Yes, sir.
this is a great place to call home. And Brother Sheikh Bilal dropped some heavy, like metal jewels on me about how ancient this place of Macon is. And I was like, this is where the star beings always landed in the Western Hemisphere. So yeah, this is a holy, holy place to be. Alhamdulillah. So we happy to be here.
I think Brother Bilal told me that you came from you just leaving from the Sudan and went to Philly.
Yeah, I was in Senegal, West Africa.
Senegal. Okay.
Yeah, what's that? Last year I was in Senegal for 7 months. 7 months in the village with the Bai Fall, Sheikh Ibra Fall. Fall, and getting back to basics, taking a shower out of a bucket of water in the village with chickens and cows going by, sleeping in the hut, breaking away from the American paradigm of the life of luxury. Some of the ancient people in Africa say less is more. Less is more. The less you have, the more freedom you have. The more material objects, the more bondage. Man, have you seen my new Timbs? Who done took my Timbs? Not my Timbs, nigga. So people is bonded to their material objects.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And the village is like, who got my sandals? Them sandals cost 99 cents. So it ain't no big deal. So praise Allah for a place, Abidjan and the Homeland Village, a place where there's a watering hole in the West for thirsty souls.
Yes, sir.
So I'm thankful to be here. Praise Allah for that.
Yes, sir. While you were in Senegal, did you do a lot of praying and meditating while you was over there?
Man, it was Colt 45. Praying and ain't nothing else to do in the village but pray and meditate, man. Listen, I ain't see a TV for a whole year.
Man.
Ain't no TVs in the village.
So during that time, I would have just imagined you got really in tune with nature.
Yeah, it's like even in the Bible, it's a verse that say, "Be still and know that I am God." When you're in the village outside of the city, you got a chance to be still, because that divine being, as Honorable Elijah Muhammad says, we looked for that divine being in the sky, we couldn't find him. So we decided that being was inside of the human being, So a lot of meditation, a lot of prayer, a lot of stillness, and a lot of mental clarity. One thing people don't know about America is the brain waves are clouded. You got 100 different radio station frequencies flowing through you right now. Not just the radio station's frequency, the TV station frequencies, the Wi-Fi frequencies. The best connection is outside of where the Wi-Fi is. You talking about, I ain't got no connection. My Wi-Fi ain't working. Let me see if I can get into the matrix and be sucked in. Thank Allah you go somewhere and that Wi-Fi ain't connected, you ain't got no connection. Big Brother is watching. You've seen that book by George Orwell. So, yeah, man. sit down and be still and meditate and know that the self is Allah. We need that reconnection. That's the Wi-Fi. That's the connection to Allah inside of yourself.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, when you over there in the land of Africa, do you feel a stronger spiritual connection?
Oh man, brother, I hate to tell y'all, but we live behind enemy lines. I didn't want to tell y'all that, but you know what happened when you behind enemy lines? You like being in America is like being behind enemy lines. They literally trying to kill all of us. If they can't kill you physically, Brother Abidjan, they got something called a diet. American diet got the word die in it. It ain't that deep, man. You eat this American diet, the first thing they're telling you eat this, you gonna die. Last poets, what they say, die, nigga, so black folks can take over.
Yep.
So we have to get off of the American diet. The American diet of I, me, and my. The American diet of you won't have no blessings till after you die. What kind of ish is that? The pie in the sky? Nah, nigga, I want my pie now where I can taste it. Allah forgive me, but the Quran say the good of this world and the good of the next world. Rabbana atina fi dunya hasanatan wa fi akhirati hasanatan wa qina adhaban nar. You can fool some people sometime, but you can't fool all the people all the time. The joke's on you, Jack. Some of us is waking up. Man, Willie Lynch is turning over in his grave. Talk for a lot. Man, don't put me on camera. I'm going to tell the truth. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yo, man, we behind enemy lines, so the spiritual connection, and why do you think they call it Mother Africa? You connect to your mother, you got some juice. Mother Africa, the motherland, this is the spiritual connection over there is contagious. That's what I can say. It's contagious. You see old people praying. You see young people praying. You see everybody over there is into their spiritual practices. So what the guy say? If you go around people that drink, you're going to end up drinking one day. You go around people that's spiritual and praying, you're going to end up praying one day. You know, some of us say, if you're in the first three chakras, you're a creature of habit. You do what's in your habitat until you become a higher being and you create a space. So yeah, the spiritual connection. Right. But the good part is Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita, he say the highest yogi is not the one in the mountains being spiritual. The highest yogi is the one in the city who still keep that consciousness of the mountain. So it's so easy to be a spiritual being in Senegal, West Africa. Yeah, but can we come to Macon, Georgia and keep that same level of spirituality? That's what I want to know.
Yes, sir. Yeah. How long have you been studying the faith of Sufism?
Wow. Flashbacks of how I attacked their whole projects. I'm raw. I'm rugged and raw. I repeat, if I die, my seeds will be ill like me. 36 chambers, if y'all ain't heard that.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
But we started on this journey in 1993. We took our Shahada. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. But before 1993, around 1990, my name is Master Farah Muhammad. I came to North America by myself, looking for myself. I was deep into the 5% nation of gods and earths. Peace to the gods.
Hey.
Peace to Allah and justice. I tell everybody, my first teacher was the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I F them Arabs. Excuse my language. But we have been given a messenger here in the West. This is Quranic. Allah say, I send a messenger speaking the language of the people so they won't be able to say they didn't get the message. If somebody came over here speaking all Arabic, none of us will be Muslim. So somebody had to come speaking English. So we gravitated toward the Nation of Islam, and mosque number 74 was in Indianapolis, Indiana, is where I used to go back in the 90, 91, 92, 93, yeah. So that's my foundation, is the Nation of Islam, Nation of Gods and Earths. And after you figure out that, I was kind of like wired for Sufism. Once they told me that I was a manifestation of Allah, the black man is God, there's no way I could accept a deity outside of myself in the sky somewhere. The only philosophy I could get within Islam would have to be the Sufi esoteric path, which is really an explanation of the 120.
Yep.
Supreme wisdom. Same teaching, just elevating. Who is the original man? Who is the original mind? Allah. So yeah, we ask these questions to ourselves and others to, as Honorable Elijah Muhammad says, the duty of the civilized is to teach civilization to the uncivilized. So we bring this Islam with love from an African perspective, that it's okay to love yourself and be black and be Muslim. And I don't have to put on the Arab disguise. That's Islam. That's not Islam.
Islam.
Islam is look like me and you. Islam. That's what they got. Islam come from Africa. Don't get me started, man. Stop it loud. Let me be quiet. Boy, this brother was bearded Heru, man. He'll have you tear the veil off his joints in one talk. I think he's supposed to be interviewing you. I don't know. I came up here to listen to him teach. SubhanAllah. I was coming to hear Sheikh Bilal drop it on Macon.
Hey, brother Bilal, that's all he do. That's all if I call him, 5 minutes into the conversation, we way out of space.
I'm telling you. We at the house, we play a whole bunch of chanting and prayers, but we said, man, we got to play some meditation music to stay on the planet Earth, to calm down. Then we said that yesterday and today, man, we got to play some waterfalls and nature sounds and come back down to the body. This man be calm. SubhanAllah, Allah help us all.
I been official, big dog in the yard, voting most likely to murder every birthday I start. So as soon as